good morning, welcome to my channel. Long time no vlog, yeah, long time no talk. So today let's talk about some of the misconceptions that people actually have about radio presenters or on-air personalities generally. Well, I kind of wrote some things down because I don't want to be talking. These are the things I actually observed and I'm going to be sharing with you guys. If you can relate, of course, you definitely let me know in the comment section. And if this is new to you, no problem. Just feel free, feel at home and enjoy. So first things first, one misconception I actually noticed or I observed, people always think that on-air personalities or radio presenters have money. They are rich. That's what they think. People think that they are rich. People think that this particular voice I'm listening to on radio is actually, one millionaire or billionaire somewhere that is actually riding there, driving the best car, having the best house, living in a mansion, that kind of a thing, that kind of people just paint that picture of you as an on-air personality. That is not to say that we don't have on-air personalities that are actually rich. Yes, they are. But you guys need to understand that these things have class. You people need to understand that just like in banks, we have bankers who are still trekking. We still have bankers that are actually just, at that average level. So stop assuming because I see people go on air and be asking for money like, send me this amount in my, let me send my account number, send my ASA, blah 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 blah. Like ASA for what? ASA for what? We're not working with CBN. It's just talking on radio. And so another misconception is that people think you know everything. Yes, that's one thing they actually told me while I was in school. They're like, being a communication specialist, being a journalist, you have to know something about everything. Yes, you guys need to understand that we try to know something about everything, but we don't know everything. So understand that on-air personalities or radio presenters don't know everything. That's number two misconception. Oh my god. Number three misconception is that people think you don't have problem in your life. Your life is just perfect. They think that you're living a very perfect life in the sense that you don't have issues in your life, you're emotionally stable, you don't have problems. In fact, you've never been sick in your life, you don't have cause to go to the hospital, you don't have blood or you don't have flesh and blood. In fact, you're running on, I don't know what it is they think, but that is one of the misconceptions. People think that your life is perfect. People think that you are okay. Nothing is wrong with you. How dare you even beg for money? How dare you even ask for favor? Because you have everything. That's it. And it's not true. This is not how it is. Just like every other human being, on their personalities or radio presenters also have their issues. But you know what they say about the profession? You can't actually bring your personal issues on the show. You can't bring your personal issues on air. So behind that microphone, there's that person that is actually a human being that is going through one problem or the other. There's that person that is actually a human being that has his or her own personal issues. So please, stop thinking that they are perfect. Stop thinking that they don't have problems. I usually used to think like that. But when when I was also wearing that shoe just a little bit, I told myself, "Oh, more, this thing is not what it is. It is what it is actually." So that's another misconception. When I say misconception, I mean, wrong impression that people actually have. But the thing is, normally or professionally, an OAP or a presenter should not bring their personal problems into the show. So it doesn't, give that listener that feel that, oh, you guys are just not, I don't know. So you always have to make them happy, have to give them that comfort zone. That doesn't mean you are comfortable. So that's one thing I have to say about, that's one of the misconceptions I think that people have about on-air personality. And lastly, people don't really see beyond your on-air personality status. They just feel like whatever it is that you are on air is what you should be behind the microphone. And brother and sister, that is not true. If I'm anchoring a show, maybe an entertainment show that have to be all, lively and, just giving that vibes, good vibes, it's because you should be happy. It's because that show is supposed to make you feel better. But that doesn't mean that an introvert can actually anchor an entertainment show. Yes, someone who is an extrovert can actually anchor a very solemn show. that's just who you are. You're just doing your job. So that doesn't mean that you can't see that person outside and that person is all, lit up, fire up, and then you say, it's not that person that is doing that show that is just so calm. How come is this loud? That's because you had a misconception. So people should start seeing beyond the on-air personality status. Don't just stick. Don't stick. mm, Sorry, don't stick to that on-air personality status of that person being. Don't think that that person is who he or she is on air. That's their job. They are something. They could be something else outside. I'm not saying this for everyone because it might not really be relatable to everyone. But some people, they are not just who they are on air. Some misconceptions that people have about on-air personalities or radio presenters. I don't know about TV presenters. Their own is even worse because people see you on TV and you are this, let me not go there. But I'm just talking about basically on-air personalities, whether TV, radio, or whatever it is. But people always have this misconception. I did this video here so you can actually see that I'm actually in the studio, and then you understand what I'm trying to say. I didn't want to do it outside or in my house. I just wanted to do it here in the studio after a shoot that I just finished now. So stop having this misconception. It's not really cool. Okay? Understand that these people that you listen to or watch, they are actually human beings just like you, and they can actually make mistakes just like you. They can actually not be as rich as you think. They also need help sometimes, and maybe they are not just then their life is not perfect. Their life might just have some, one or two loopholes that someone has to fill. So if you have any advice, you can give it out. If you think you're not doing the right thing, you can always share your views. Thank you so much. Until I come your way next time, my name is Alexis. See you guys in my next one.